Good morning and welcome. I say good morning. It's 16:01. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Alma, Missouri. Today we are going to be having a little bit of fun, moving through and progressing a bit. It's going to be some production change. It's going to be some animal work, and starting with the animal work. These guys, in the last episode, we bought 500 head of cattle, and that is fantastic. But they are killing us when it comes to food. And they've already produced quite a bit just in a few hours. 15,000 liters of slurry. They've already eaten a bunch of straw, a bunch of food, and they've produced about 1,600 liters of milk, which ain't too bad. But eventually we're going to have to figure out what to do with that milk. And that is what we are going to start off with today, is figuring out what are we going to do with that milk. And that's actually going to be super simple. So the milk comes from in here. And we're actually not going to go very far. You see, there's this thing called the Farm Dairy Mod. Farm Dairy Mod. And they have the cheaty version, which I absolutely love. I believe this mod is from Disturbed Simulations, and I don't know if they made this just for me, but I use it every time. So we're going to place this down right there, literally right beside the building. Did I really cover up both of the windows? I did. I don't think that looks very cool. There we go. I think that's probably a little bit better. So we brought this all the way to the end, which is going to be nice. So this is where you dump the milk, and this is where you get the milk. Should be able to go all in one spot. I really hope we can. And then we've got right here, so our farm dairy cheaty. This is kind of nice as well because we can make butter here, so we don't have to buy butter anymore, which is going to be very, very nice. Now, that butter's going to have to go over there, and we need to make sure we still have sugar, so we're going to keep having to buy sugar, which is going to be a lot. So we need to figure out what's going to happen here. Probably don't need to be buying butter anymore, so we need to take butter, and we need to set that to distributing. Cheese, we're not going to be doing anything with cheese, at least for now anyway, and chocolate, same thing, not going to be doing anything with chocolate, at least until we run out of stuff. So raw milk, this will always distribute. We will go ahead and activate that, and we will activate the butter. I think we're good for now. We'll also go ahead and prepare for the next day in game by taking this truck and hooking up our liquid tanker. Now, we've got a couple different things that we could do with this truck, at least on this farm, but this is going to be one of the big ones, is running liquids, running all of that. I also need to figure out what we're going to be doing with the slurry and the manure. So we've got plenty of slurry, plenty of manure, but I have no idea what we're going to do with it. You got any ideas? Hey, drop them down below. Unfortunately, I'm recording this about a month early. Please get off of there. Thanks, bro. So if you guys remember a few episodes ago, we bought this liquid tanker back here. This truck kind of goes a little slow. It'd be nice if we went like 900 miles an hour backwards instead of 9. We also need to find somewhere to put all of these attachments. We're starting to run out of room over here, which is fine, but we're going to need to figure out where to put everything. So I don't remember how much exactly this will hold. I think this came from a TLX mod. Let's see, fill with diesel, that's not it. Fill with canola oil, 820,000 liters. So we should do quite well with this. And as a just kind of a tryout here, let's do that. Oh, I think I'm stuck in the wall. Now let's take a look at this. Oh, looky there. That worked way too well. Okay, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna turn this around so that I don't keep running into the wall. Oh, we should also go down here and see how well we could do with the slurry. So we'll take a right this time because this is the easiest way down. So that's where our slurry is. This is where we get it from. At least I think we do. Start filling, yep. But we need to figure out what we're going to do with that. One of the ideas that I had was to start building up our BGA. We didn't do that in the last series, and maybe in the series before that as well. But when the pumps and hoses came out, that was a lot of fun to work on. So I'm thinking maybe we do something with that. It was a lot of fun. That should be good right there. And we'll close up these so that the cattle, well, we'll leave that one open. We'll close this up so the cattle don't get out, and I think for us in-game today, that's probably going to be it. Let's head in there and go to bed. And as we do, I figured I'd bring you guys along. This is one of the things that I really, really, really enjoy. I did not make that turn quite well enough. This is one of the things I really enjoy about farming simulators. You can kind of do things a little slower, do things with a little bit more intent. And it's kind of fun because you kind of get to role play a little bit. And, you know, I kind of get, I guess, some of the guys that do role play with Farming Simulator. It's a lot of fun. Can you play the piano? I don't think you can play the piano. What I can do is come in here and go to bed. So we will do that. We'll wake up at about 9 in the morning. I don't think we need to wake up any earlier. Well, we did quite well overnight. We're now up to almost $600,000, and we only had to pay about $1,000 in stuff throughout. Man, it'd be really nice. That truck is awesome. It'd be kind of nice to have something that I could just jump in real quick and drive over here. Let's see how much milk we got overnight. Oh, 46,000 liters. Very cool, very cool. We're also up to 104,000 liters of slurry, which is absolutely ridiculous. We'll go ahead and fill up with our milk there. Pull forward, drop it off, just like so. And we'll back up and do that again in the morning. We'll head over here and see how much manure we got. I'm kind of guessing that we've got a lot of manure. Guess was okay. 79,000 liters. It's not terrible. And we also need to take a look at some other production chains as well. Let's head into town. Here, everything should be running on its own. This should just kind of be automated at this point, so we shouldn't see any pallets anywhere. So there were no pallets at those, and no pallets over here. That is very, very good. Let's jump in, take a look at said production chains, and see how we are doing. So corn dryer's looking good, and it is sending that dried corn down here to the grain mill. You can see dried corn is coming in quite nicely and making us some fine corn flour and regular flour, which then kicks over to the bakery, which makes us some bread and sweet cornbread. And then it sells it. So we don't have to worry about any of that. And TMR, we'll check over here. We'll take a look. Hay, so we definitely need to move some hay over to the TMR mixer. But yeah, that's it. I mean, it's looking good. The fermenting silo, we're making silage. So I think that's what we'll do maybe today is do a little bit of moving. As a matter of fact, let's utilize this piece right here. Actually, you know what? Nah, let's get, where's the T7? Where's the T7? Let's utilize this. I should just be able to grab stuff and go straight down the line. So first is going to be our hay right here. We'll find that, 258,000 liters. Now that all that's in there, we will bring this all the way around to the very end to our TMR mixer. You know, this is kind of cool. I like these. They were very, very expensive. But I tell you what, it makes it so easy. There we go. Now we're turning all of our straw into silage. So we'll come over here to the second one and we'll grab this. It's been a while since I've actually gotten anything out of this. It's not making very much either, is it? Oh, it's only level 2. Ooh, it's $150,000 to upgrade it to level 3. You know what? I think I'll probably just deal with it. Yeah, we'll deal with it. Yo, I also realized we made 282,000 liters of TMR overnight. That's actually really, really good. If we take a look at our cattle, they need about 175,000 liters of food a day. Oh, it's so much food. Why is it so much food? It's so much food. So we'll take care of those guys. And it looks like our sunflowers are growing very, very nicely, even though it's only been a month. Not too bad there. Dump this in, and we're good to go. We could probably top off a few other things. So I don't have any grass, I don't think, but we might have some straw over here that could be dumped in. I don't know. Hey, let's check it out. So let's see, plenty of straw, which is good. And there's really nothing else that we could dump in here. So how much straw do we have room for? Taking a look at this, straw silage, grass silage, we can turn that off. We got room for maybe like 130,000 liters. So we will go for maybe 120,000 liters. That should be enough. Oh, it's going so fast. I don't even have enough time to turn off the recording. Okay. Best backwards driver in Farm Sim. Clutch. Chuckamancy. 4B. You guys watching? You guys see? This is how you do this. Nice and easy. You know what? Don't look. I don't want you to know my secrets. You don't need to know my secrets. Look how good that was. Best backwards driver farm sim among 3 or 4 very specific YouTubers. Moving on. While we're at it, the TMR that we made is only going to one place. We're not selling it. We're not doing anything wild and crazy with it. Ba-boom. So I'm going to take this TMR and we're going to give it to our cattle, which we have plenty of room for. Cool, they ate so much food overnight. And rock and roll. Here's 282,000 liters of TMR ready for our beautiful cattle. And now we're kind of setting ourselves up for an automated cattle system. We really don't have to do too much other than just feed them and make sure they're happy, and we're good to go. That's also one of the reasons why I have taken out the enhanced animal system on. By the way, I'm not sure if it gave me some issues or maybe it's my driving that's giving me issues. But I had problems. I was like an hour late recording today just because of, I think removing that one mod. Thanks, big shouty out, EDO Spawning, editor of FarmSimNews.com. He helped me out big time. One of the kind of interesting bits here is, well, that's kind of it for today in game. Ooh, that is very fast. There's really not much else to do, at least right now. We've done everything we need to do. There's no fields that need to be done. There might be some fields that need a, let's see, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Field 30. That looks like oats to me. And that looks like a field that wants to be harvested. And we have corn in 22 as well. Those will be 2 extremely large. Ooh, those are going to be big. Actually, can we even get a contract on 30? Yes, we can. Field 30, 52 grand. Let us accept that contract and kind of poke around and see what we can get ourselves into. Where are our combines? Oh, unfortunately, the big one is way, way up there. I guess we could use 2 combines on this one. I thought about only using 1, but it is a massive field, so I guess running 2 is probably the good idea. We'll grab everything and head over there and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Let's rock and roll, man. This is a new field to me, so I don't know what the bits are or anything like that. All I know is we're definitely going to be getting stuff off of it. I also don't know what's been done to this field. Love to tell you I've tried to cheat stuff and make it better, but yeah. Also, what a good-looking dirt skirt on here. Yeah, dirt skirt. Dude, I gotta be honest with you. That may be the biggest dirt skirt I've ever seen. It may even be too big. Anyway, if you guys don't know what dirt skirt is, that is a Farm Sim 19 reference, because we were doing like alfalfa or something on Lone Oak at the time. Man, that is a really thick dirt skirt. Yeah, man. We were doing that and we were trying to mow it. Well, the issue was you had to use a regular mower, so if you got a little bit of grass in it, well then you just had grass in your alfalfa, and that's nobody wants to mix those up. So we put a dirt skirt around so that you'd know where the edge of the field was. And that was great. And then Truckomancy ran with it, and it was dirt skirt. So yeah, there you go. All right, I think we'll probably run a quick little double headland around here, hire worker. Probably not back and forth, and we'll try and go up and down, but we'll see how well that works out. All right, so we're about 30% done with the contract as it sits right now. If we poke up here, we'll say 20%. This area, you can see how much I've done, and we're just going to hire up a worker right here, and we'll probably have to come back a few times. By then, this is going to be cut off, at least before it gets to the top. So that will mean that we'll get another combine out. Sweet! Oh, and we need to open this. Here we go. Actually, you know what? Let's just go side to side. This isn't gonna hurt anything, and I don't have to do any extra work doing it that way. Yeah, side to side, it just works. All right, let's head up to the top. I think this top right-hand corner up here, yeah, that's where we're gonna have to work on it. As a matter of fact, I may just hire it up here. Let me go back and forth there. All right, then we'll hire him up on a worker up here. This should do about what I'm looking for here. We're going about 270. Yeah, 270 degrees. It's going to be side to side. So here we've got one. Here we have another going back and forth there. So eventually they're going to need to line up with each other. But, oh, please don't stop the worker. Please don't stop the worker. Please don't stop the worker. Yeah, there we go. Cool. And the only question past here is going to be, will this worker do exactly what I want them to do? Or are they going to be an idiot? No, I don't know. Let's sit here and watch. Let's see if we can find out. You should be going to the right. don't know if he's gonna. He should, from where we started, but I guess we'll find out. It's the wrong way, bud. It's the wrong way. All right, well, we'll hire him up here and I guess go pick up some straw. That should work. Let's go grab the T8. Okie dokie. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see. Can we get it? Yep, there it goes. And into the hopper it is. Cool. All right. It looks like the workers are doing okay. I don't know how long it's going to take to do all... missed a little bit. I don't know how long it's going to take to do all of that, but it's probably not going to be a short time. So we'll probably go through, maybe skip a little bit of time. Oh, boy. Go, 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 go. Ha-ha. Got it. We'll probably skip a little bit of time, see how much of this contract we can get done. Hey, it's easy money. And we've got some extra crop, and I believe... Don't get me started, but... Oh, hang on. It says deliver there. Wait, are we supposed to deliver to the grain mill? Because there is nothing behind that. Deliver to grain mill. Joke's on them. I own that. Things are going good. We are not close to being completed with it yet. You can see we're only about 58% done, but we did get some extra straw, which is nice. We got 1 million liters of straw here. There's probably another, I don't know, 200,000 or 300,000 liters out there, something like that. Let's go ahead and dump this right in here. There we go. And we'll pour a little bit in here as well. I don't actually know how much we've got in our TMR silo. It's full now. That's, uh-oh, I am in our field. Oh, thank goodness I didn't destroy anything. All right, what do we got? 377,000 liters of straw left. Yeah, that's fine. We will go ahead and dump that here unless... Slow it down, baby. Slow it down. How are the cattle doing? I haven't looked at them today. Milk we've taken care of. Straw, only 214,000 liters. We could definitely give them a little bit of straw. Oh, yo, hang on. Is that straw on the ground right through here? I got an idea. I'm going to just pick this stuff up. I've been sitting there staring at it for what feels like a little while now. Pick that up. Pick that up. Pick that up. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, who's a K-bot now? Yeah, how do you like that? So we pull through here. Should be able to dump this out in about a second. Skirt. Gotta love it. Oh, gotta love it. All right, so let's get you guys all caught up. We have finished up our, work, mostly anyway. The contract is not done yet, but we finished up a lot of the work. Please. There you go. Now we got another combine over here who is now completed, so everything is done. Now, we got to finish picking up all the straw. Then we will take all of the crop that we've got. We'll take that over and get that rid of over at the grain mill. Then we can collect our money from this. We really don't make any money extra, unfortunately, off of the extra crop that we have. But that goes in the grain mill, which is wonderful because I don't think there's any grain mill. No, there's no oats in there right now. So I'm interested to see if that actually gives me all of the oats from this contract in our grain mill. I would laugh hysterically if it actually gives it all to us. All right, so here's what we got. We got another well over 500,000 liters of straw left. I did not know we were going to be getting this much, but I'll take it. Dump it in there. Bam. All right, we're done with that part. Now all we need to do is get everything over to the grain mill, and we will be all set. As always, before we make a delivery, I am going to double check once we get over here is that... I really need to find a trailer with the axles a little bit further forward. It would make my life a whole lot easier. How in the world are they so far back anyway? Maybe something to do with weight? I don't know. Gotta make really wide turns. We will double check to make sure that this is exactly where we're supposed to be going. Hit the pause menu, head over here to this harvesting, take it to the grain mill. This is grain mill. It says it right on the side. So let's dump it in here. We should see about where everything starts to happen. There we go. We'll dump this out. We'll double check and make sure. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Oats. So nothing is going in that is giving it to us, which is very unfortunate. because that would be really, really cool and really, really funny. It's all right. It is activated, though, which is nice. Let's see. Regular corn flour, we could deactivate that. Barley flour, we've got no barley in there right now, but maybe one day I'll accidentally put some in there. So we'll leave it like this, and we'll wait until the contract's done. And there it is. Our contract has been completed. Says we got a 14% discount for future purchases, and oats are going in. I think we got about 50,000 liters extra off of there, so that's not too bad. Hey, I'll take it. Extra oats, extra flour. It's fantastic. Also, we have a lot of flour in here. Have we maxed out? We have. Oh, man. We should probably upgrade to the next level, because that flour... Yeah, we definitely need to Wait, did I upgrade? Construction cost 90? Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So I think at least for this one, that's going to be just about it. It's everything that we need to do. Everything we finish up today. We'll head back over to the main farm. We'll get everything sorted and fast forward another day in game. So the next time you see us will be September. Fall is in the air.